All right. I don't care if it's gonna rain. I don't know what it's gonna do. I'm tired of waiting. We're getting ready to go down the road, drop the top in this 1968 Camaro. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. We post test drive videos of classic American muscle cars. This one here's got a 327 under the hood. Looks like the AC is hooked up. Got power steering and power brakes. They're drum brakes all the way around. American racing wheels, look fairly new. We have a website, maplemotors.com, with shipping and financing available. Go to maplemotors.com, look at the options, check these videos out, look at the detailed pictures. That way you know everything about the cars before you get them. This one here's 37.9 with the matching number RS. It is an RS car. It is about that time. Let's go for a ride. All right. Before we leave, checking over the dash, just kind of looking around the interior. We're gonna do this again, by the way, towards the end of the video. Hope it don't rain. I've been waiting all day for the rain to pass, and it's never rained, so taking my chances, and we're going on out. The top on the inside here has got a few strings hanging out. They're just kind of hanging out in here. Let's just drop the top real quick, get a good look at the interior. Let's get it started up. The switch on this one's hanging below the dash. I'd replace the switch and get a better mount, but it does work. Check it out. Here we go. There she goes. Top is slow. Switch is working. See it going down. It is all the way down now. Looking across the gauges, you can actually see them now. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works on this one? Little game we like to play on the channel. Wipers working. Blower motor is working. Should be on AC too. Let's put it on cold. Vent cold. It doesn't seem to be doing anything to the RPM on the car, so I do not believe the compressor's kicking on. Horn, I'd have said that worked, but it didn't. Gas gauge, looks like it's working. Well, I'll let you know on the test drive. And sounds pretty good. Window rolling down pretty easy. This window, what does it do? Let's see. Rolling down pretty easy. The top of that window there's got some marks in it though. It's not sharp at all. I was a little bit worried about that at first. This window, drop it down. Now let's take a look. We're gonna hit the road, see how she drives now. Okay, we're gonna hit the road, see how she drives. Anything that I see, I'll point out and let you know. Our mat's gonna fly out, so I'm gonna put it underneath. Floor mat in there. Let's hit the road. Checking the brakes before we leave. We're stopping. Gas gauge is floating. It's telling me it's working. Going down the road here. Get her straight now. It seems like there's a slight right pull. You see, kind of going off towards the ditch over there, getting a little dangerous. It's barely pulling, so you're gonna be fine. Kick down. A little bit of a gurgle coming from the carb. You can hear it when you mat it. gauge is saying it's okay, but we're gonna stop, put fuel in this car. Speedo is accurate. Brakes are fast. They feel great for drum. Turn signals popping up and working on the dash. And of course, I'm here to tell you what's not working, because we don't fix anything. We just flip them and ship them. But I'll tell you everything that the cars need. I'll tell you where the chips, the scratches, any kind of Bondo, any issues, and how they run and drive. Just trying to be clear here. If you go to that pump, I'll go to the other side. There you go. Good job. I don't know why I said that. So far, so good. It feels great outside. Gas cap is behind the tag on this one. Right now, it is reading below a quarter tank. So what I'm gonna do is throw about $20 worth of fuel in this car. And we'll continue this test drive. I'm also gonna get you some undercarriage shots, some outside drive shots, and we'll get back to the lot and look around for those paint flaws. Let's get some fuel. Okay, so I put about $20 worth of fuel in this ride. We always put premium gas in all of them. It's good for a classic. Let's check this gas gauge. Turn the key and watch her climb. It is working. Come on up. It was below a quarter tank when we got here. It's on the way up too. We know we got gas. Let's take off. Well, heading back to the lot now. So far, so good. It's getting real dark behind us. We better go. All right. See what we got here. Oh, look, a tornado. It's pretty black over there. Car's been running great. Never tried the radio though. It don't seem to work. Yeah, if you mat this car, it gets a little gurgly. Just regular driving, it's nice and smooth, but I can hear the carburetor going ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, you know, when you floor it or get her revved up. We'll get her revved up again. We're cutting her close back here with the dark skies. Here, we'll get a good launch. Put her down. Do a little launch here. Hear it? Give him a ride. He's about to get rained on. God, it just looks awesome. Really like the sky. I could be a weatherman. It's gonna rain. Runner. There's an old bump back here. Barely felt it. Maybe we can pull in here and get this walk around done before it starts doing that on us. Tell you what, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit subscribe, share it, like, and I'll keep them coming your way. I want to thank y'all for watching. Let's see if I can do the walk around before that happens. All right, they're packing the lot up behind us. We're gonna walk around this ride, look for chip scratches, any issues, any rust, anything you want to know before you purchase this car. I'm gonna point it out here in this video. Check out maplemotors.com and look at the detailed photos. You're gonna want to see those as well. Let's get started. Coming up around the front, these headlights do not work. You got to manually move those. Looking at the front bumper, it's got some pitting popping up on the front bumper. It's not in perfect shape. And a few little scratches down there as well. Coming down the lower portion first, trim looks good. A couple chips down here on the bottom part of the trim. Also got some spots at the bottom of the door there. That's the best feeling wind. You got a couple chips down in there. You got a chip in the middle of the door. The trim looks a little slanted there. Not supposed to be that way. Coming up over the fender in the back. Picked up some dust on the test drive. And somebody left wax on the back here. Goodness. A little wax, a couple bubbles. A little chip in the corner there. Coming down the midsection. Door handle does have pitting on it. Got a touch-up mark right there. The paint on this is older. It's thin in certain spots. You can see where they've left wax on here. A little haziness. You have to have that buffed off because you might be able to wipe it off with some hand wax. But I bet you this paint job was probably flat and they took a speed buffer to it and got it shining. That's what it looks like. So maybe a little TLC and bring it back to life. Up here, looks like it's got some overspray and an old weather strip seal still stuck to it. Coming around the back, there's a little dent there. Chips around the trim. Tail lights have some pitting popping up on them. The back here, back bumper's got some pitting popping up on it as well. and I see something we need to fix. The rain's hitting. So let's go ahead and turn this on and take the top back up. There we go. Top is slow on this one, and you have to push in on this switch because it needs to be replaced. Well, looks like it's kind of stuck. Let's pull her down. I made it in. Everything's dry. We're good. I'm gonna finish it in here. I noticed with the top coming up, we had some really strong wind coming through, and once it got to about right here, I had to actually get up here and help it come down. If there wasn't that strong wind, the top should have came all the way down, and that switch down there really just needs to be replaced. It's kind of sitting there, and this happened too. Kept unplugging on me while I was doing that. I was like, come on now. So you got push in, and I think it was losing contact because I wasn't pushing in when I started doing that. It started coming down better. So switch. We're gonna go down this side of the car and kind of check it out since we're back here. I think we ended back here. All right. And yes, guys, if you have been watching our channel here, you know there's a lot of rain in Tennessee. You got some patched up spots in the back here. Same with this in here. You can see the crack too. And this side. Coming down the lower portion on this one. We did get a couple drops on the car, but it didn't downpour on it. I got it under the awning before it did that. That side's pretty straight there. The corner here, you got a couple little chips and stuff that's been painted on. Coming down the midsection. A little bit of water on there, but edge of your door there, it's got some touch-up marks. You can see where it's been painted on the inside there. You got a couple chips right there in the middle of the door. The edge of the door, got a few little rough spots. Back section here, it's got some wax left over still. I see the wax on there. There's lines. See how it's hazy there for a second? You can actually see the wax on the marker light there. Coming back towards the top here. A little overspray on some of the trim. Door handle on this side looks great. Top on this thing looks good. Mirrors are in decent shape. A little bit of pitting on top here. Front windshield. It's got a light scratch from the windshield wipers right there. Goes all the way up to this side too. The corner right there, paint's a little thin. Gonna have to cram you. Sorry, guys. All right, we got her back open. Weather stripping. I mean, not weather stripping, insulation up under the hood looks great. Looking under the hood, 327. Little overspray right there, kind of hazy on top on the stripe. Right up here on the nose. Got some more wax left over. And you can see it's a little hazy there on the edge. Same with over here. Okay. You know, we've walked all the way around this car, even though it was kind of a eventful episode here. We got to check out the interior next. Top of that window that I was talking about earlier. And we'll go ahead and pop the trunk. We'll do that first. Let's see what's in there. That's not it. Maybe it's this one. Yes, it is. Spare tire. Weather stripping looks good. Fairly new. Around that trunk lid, looks a little bit waxed up, like real waxed up. Hey, I called it on that. I seen the haziness. That's what it was. This paint job was probably flat, and they took a speed buffer to it. But they didn't put the hours into it to make it perfect. They just got it shiny, which it does look good. Just getting up close, you can see the haze marks that they missed. Get another speed buffer on this one. I bet this car comes out looking great. See, they painted the trunk. Got a little dirt. Probably a little bit of water or moisture got down here. It caused a little bit of a rust to come back through. Sweet. Coming down with it. And the reason I didn't post this last week, I took it to go out for a test drive and I needed a new water pump. So we put a new one on because this one just had a big drip. It was dripping like crazy. Wasn't overheating, nothing like that. The water pump was still working, but the seal on it was bad. So we just put a new one on it and got a new seal and waited for the video. See, we do fix some stuff. Just not your horn. Weather stripping looks great. Inside of that door right there, it's got some Mondo in it. I'll tell you right now, you can see the lines. Looking under the bottom here. Same with this side. You can see the lines. Your jams there. They don't look bad. Carpet in this one needs to be upgraded. Little as it costs to get new carpet. I used to install them back 16 years ago. I'm not doing that anymore though. It's corner of this door. You can see some work that's been done. Look on the inside here. The trim piece here has got overspray on it. The seat, the bottom cushion's definitely been replaced. The top one, I think they just left it. It's got a little bit of wear on the edge. Looking over the back seat, not too bad. Come on, rain. We'll jump in the car. It's starting to get wet out here. Let's roll this up. All right. Start her up. Figured I'd give it a second try. Sometimes they just start working. I latched the top back on both sides, no issues. It was very easy to latch up there. Only thing I seen was when it came about right here that seemed like the wind wasn't letting it go, and it was partial to this falling off. So see, I almost pulled it off there. Switch is not the best. All right. we got going on here? He's about right. Let's see. Why won't you lock, sir? Still confused why that didn't shut. Let's try it again. I don't know. Can't get the hood to shut now. Let's see what he can do. It's because I'm one-handed. It's down here on this side. Is it in the spring or the latch? Spring's good. That's good. There it goes. Yeah, get it harder. Okay, I'm being too gentle, I guess. Probably lube it up, loosen it up a little bit, and it'll tighten. It'll shut easier, tighten up. Okay, guys, I appreciate you watching. Make sure I showed this side too. There's some issues there. I don't remember showing that in the corner there. It's in the middle right there. When I come around the back, it started raining on us. That's where I stopped for sure. So I do appreciate you watching. Check out those detailed pictures. Watch this test drive video. Give me a call if you're interested. And maplemotors.com has finance and shipping, detailed pictures, and all of our rides every Monday. We update daily. I'll see you later.